welcome to Real Issue Podcast. I am your host, Martel Llewellyn. Some breaking NBA news. Anthony Edwards posts homophobic comments to his 1.2 million Instagram followers. So Anthony Edwards was leaving from somewhere and he was driving in the car when he sees a group of guys that look to be from the LGBTQ community. And he said in quotes, so some of the guys are hugging and embracing each other. Anthony Edwards says, look at these blank ass blanks, man. Look at what the world has come to. And he made a big mistake, because why would you post something like that on your story? When you're a guy that has so much influence, one, he doesn't realize that he's a reflection of the NBA to some degree, because unfortunately the NBA now has to come out and apologize for his comments. And it's 2022, man. I understand that some people were raised to not maybe like blacks or whites or certain community groups, but you cannot come out and say, oh, well, I don't like this group, I don't like that group. It's rude, it's disrespectful, it's uncalled for. Also, too, Tim Hardaway, he made some similar comments a few years back, and he actually almost didn't make the Hall of Fame because of it. And I think that Anthony Edwards is a great young talent. I think that he's one of the superstars of the NBA. I think that he has a lot of game. This is a guy where he could be a future leader of the Timberwolves, and for him to come out and make these statements can actually hurt him. I think that now also too, the Timberwolves have to come out and now they have to apologize on his behalf, all because he can't keep his mouth shut, all because he wants to be rude, all because he's not thinking. And I think that these young guys need to stop rushing to social media and shut your mouth. Those guys aren't bothering you. Those guys are staying in your lane, staying in their own lane. You need to stay in your own lane. Anthony Edwards last season with the Timberwolves averaged 21.3 points. He had 4.8 rebounds and 3.8 assists. And like I said, I think he's a great young talent. And I don't know, because sometimes the NBA, and especially in 2022, the LGBTQ community is pissed off right now, and they're not forgiving when it comes to these things. And I know that he apologized, but everyone's calling it a phony baloney apologize. So his apology on Twitter was, what I said was immature, hurtful, and disrespectful, and I'm incredibly sorry. It's unacceptable for me or anyone to use that language in such a hurtful way. There's no excuse for it at all. I was raised better than that. And then that too, you have to understand that he's also a reflection of his family. So a lot of people are going to be like, man, he was probably raised to hate this group or raised to hate that group. And unfortunately, some people are. And I'm not saying that he was raised that way, because he's saying that he wasn't. But he has to be mindful of the things that he says. He needs to be mindful of the things that he posts. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, share, comment, subscribe as we continue to push to 600 subscribers.